Helpful for life.
All right, let's check out the jalapeno pepper. This is actually one of the bigger jalapeno peppers I've seen. And supposedly the smaller they are, they could be hotter. I think the wrinklier they are, they could be hotter. But the thing about the jalapeno, it's great. It's a great introduction to chilies. But the downside is they can vary a lot. Sometimes I've had jalapenos where like there's no bite at all, just jalapeno flavor. And then other times I've had it where it's like making me sweat or cry because they get really hot. So you just gotta be careful with the jalapenos. But that's enough about intro. Let's go ahead and dive in. How to cut a jalapeno. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to cut off the stem. And then I'm just gonna cut this guy right down the middle. And so if you wanna reduce the heat, one thing you can do is remove the rind and the seeds. So if you wanna do that, cut this kind of like we showed you with the bell pepper, where you just kind of cut around the side, and that way you can scoop out that rind a little easier. But I'm gonna include the rind and the seeds because we're making some pico. We like a little bit of heat in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut right through the middle. So once you make that one lengthwise cut, basically we're gonna make long cuts here and then the short cuts here to get a nice dice for our pico. And again, if you want this to be bigger or smaller, adjust your cuts accordingly based on what you're using it for. We like it decently small, but not too tiny, so you can still get a good bite of it. And as with any pepper you're cutting, you may want to consider wearing gloves because the capsaicin in there will stick to your fingers. And if you end up touching your eye or your nether regions, then you can end up with some painful times. So that's pretty much it. That's how you dice a jalapeno, take it from pepper to dice. Enjoy.